Hey everyone, free food resources. I have some great information here that I want to share with you to help you find free food resources in your local area. Let's get right into it. This is some good information. But hey everybody, my name is Matt. Thanks so much for being here and for checking me out. I really do appreciate your support. I just want to do whatever I can to help you and to supply you with resources to help you out during this time. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video, and feel free to share this video with your friends, family, or social media so we can help out as many people right now as we can during this difficult time. Again, thank you. I really do appreciate it. All right, so I have this resource. I was actually just playing around on it myself quite a bit, and it brought up a bunch of different options in my area. It was pretty exciting. I never even knew about all of these resources until I typed it in on this tool, and I thought, wow, this is actually really good stuff. This is actually going to be an amazing resource for many of you. So let's get into this. I have a website that I want to take you to. And then from there, I'll walk you through step by step exactly what you can do to find these resources in your area. It's very simple. It should really only take a few minutes, and you should be supplied with a pretty long list of different options. At least that was the case in my area. I don't live in a major city, but I do live kind of like in the suburbs of a major city. So if that kind of makes sense. Anyway, it should be pretty helpful. Let's get into this. So what I want you to do is first off, finish watching this video so I can walk you through exactly what to do on this website. And then feel free. I would advise you, definitely check out this website and go through the steps that I tell you. And I think you're going to find it to be helpful. All right. So the website is hud.gov/find shelter. Now I get it. You're probably thinking, wait, find shelter on the HUD website? It doesn't make any sense. For food? Yeah, it's actually a really good resource. So here it is again, hud.gov/find shelter. So go to that website. I know it's a little bit confusing, but go to that website. So when you get to that website, there's going to be a bunch of different options there. It's going to automatically default to finding shelters. Again, if you're in search of a shelter, side note, this would be a great resource as well to find shelter, maybe short-term, long-term shelter, maybe housing. This is a great resource as well. We can talk about that more here in just a second. But let's talk about free food resources for just a minute, and then we can talk about these other options. So it's automatically going to default to checking the box that says shelter. Let's go down. I believe it's the second option down. It says food assistance or it's something like that. Food assistance, I think it says. Check that box that says food assistance. It should be the second option. And then after that, scroll down a little bit. And right below the options there's going to be a box. Enter in your postal code, whatever that is. I entered mine in, and it brought up some good options. I entered it, not only that, so I entered mine in and I was playing around looking at it, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to type in a random zip code just to see what populates. So I ended up typing in 90210, from the song. It's the only zip code I could think of outside of mine. And I was like, I wonder what's going on in California. So I typed it in, and once again, a bunch of different options came up. In Los Angeles or Hollywood, I guess that's where 90210 is located. Anyway, interesting. I'm learning stuff all the time. But anyway, there's a lot of different options. So type in your postal code there and then hit the search button. It's going to bring you to the next page. On that next page, you're going to be getting a lot of different options. It should populate something there. Within there's going to be a whole list of different free food options. Food pantries, food banks, maybe like soup kitchens, places where you can go and get some free food. Awesome stuff, right? I wish they had like a nice restaurant, or not even a nice restaurant, just like a restaurant, like anything, right? You walk in and be like, hey, give me a number 2. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's not really an option, but it'd be kind of funny if it was, right? So anyway, go through this list. You'll see the names of all of these different options for you. Below the name, you're going to see a phone number. You're going to see the directions. You're going to see address and an address for each of these options. Good stuff. Here's what I would advise you to do. Before you just jump in your car or find somebody to give you a ride or find a way to get there, whether it's on a bus or by bike or walking or whatever your mode of transportation is, what I would recommend doing is give them a call first before you just show up at their door. I mean, that's probably fine, but let's just call them first so you're not wasting a bunch of time and gas and resources going to the place only to find out, oh, they're actually closed now, or for some reason they won't let me in because, XYZ. I don't know. But let's just give them a call first. Have a conversation with the person that answers the phone and say, hey, my name is Matt, or whatever your name is. My name is Matt, and hey, I'm looking for some food resources. I'm struggling here. Can you help me out? Here's my situation. Can you help me out with anything? Can I come to your location and grab some free food? Or, can I get some assistance from your location there? And they might say, yeah, absolutely. Come right in. We'll help you out. And if for some reason, if they say, well, no, for X, Y, and Z reasons, maybe you don't qualify for this location. However, we do have this other resource here that I can point you to. When you talk to these people, ask a bunch of questions. All of these people know about all of the other locations around and all of the other resources. These people have a lot of really good information. My point is, get that information out of them. Ask questions. Ask them where you can seek assistance. Ask them where you can get food. Maybe if you happen to go to the location and you're getting, some food from them, or you're getting assistance from them, whatever it happens to be, maybe when you're there, talk to somebody at the same time, like one of the workers there, and say, hey, here's my situation. Do you know of any other way that I can get some additional assistance right now? Is there any place else that I can go to get some free food? Maybe, is there anything that'll give me like some cash stipends right now, just like a one-time couple $100 to help me out? I just need a couple $100 right now. Kind of thing like that. You never know. These people know a lot of different things here. I mean, they're working in like this food pantry or food bank. They know a lot of this. They come across it. They see a lot of other people in the same positions. They should have a lot of good resources and information for you. Just keep asking questions and they should probably be able to give you something. So check that out. It should be a really great resource for you. Let's take a couple minutes here and talk about some of the other options on this website that could additionally be some really great resources. One of them being, if you go back to that website that I gave you earlier, the hud.gov/find shelter, again, right there on that page, there's some really good resources if you want to find shelter. Again, it'd be the same exact thing. Just click the box that says shelter, go back down, type in your zip code or one that's, near you that would make the most sense. Hit the search button, and once again, it should populate with some shelter options. The same thing goes with healthcare and clothing. Those are some other options there on that same page, on that initial website there. So if you're in need of maybe some discounted clothing or free clothing or whatever populates. I mean, seriously, just try it out, see what populates in that next page. But check that out for clothing. If you need some new clothing, maybe use that as an option to try to see, hey, what's in my area? Is there some place, a resource where I can go and grab maybe a jacket or a couple new shirts or some pants or some boots? With all this crazy weather going around the country right now, maybe you need some warmer clothes because maybe you live in the South and it doesn't typically get cold down there for you. So, utilize some of these options. The same thing with healthcare. Again, go back to that same initial page, click the healthcare button, type in a postal code, hit the search button, and see what populates if you're in need of some healthcare options. Again, just see what's out there. You never know. Give all these places a call. Talk to the people. They should have a ton of great information and resources for you to help you out through this time. A lot of good stuff there. So, I hope this helps you out. In many cases, you can typically take advantage of and use some of these free food resources like food banks, food shelters, things like this, or food pantries, I should say, not food shelters, food pantries, food banks, things like this. You should be able to use these in conjunction with your SNAP benefits. If you're receiving SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, you should be able to use it in conjunction with that. For some reason, if you're not receiving SNAP, you might want to apply. It costs nothing to apply. It's totally free. And right now, everybody should be getting the maximum benefits plus the 15% boost. To give you a little idea what that looks like, for an individual, that's $234 a month. For a couple, that's $430 a month in food benefits. So check that out as well. I have quite a few videos here on the channel talking about SNAP, feel free to check out those videos. Otherwise, if you want to give them a call, the phone number is 1-800-221-5689. Again, 1-800-221-5689. I hope that helps you out. Thanks again, everybody. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video. Share this video with your friends, family, and social media so we can help out a bunch of people. And I will continue to be here for you to help you out in any way that I can. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. I hope this resource helps you out. I want to do whatever I can to help you. I'll see you later. Thanks, everybody.